All right, welcome to our customer appreciation bit where we have 1,000 in prizes that we're going to be giving away, plus thousands more. I'm going to share with you exactly how to get entered for those prizes because we want you guys to win. We want you guys to have fun. Tell me, one, are you watching in your PJs? Are you having a cocktail? Are you having a mocktail? Just mocktails on my end so I can put my words together for you guys tonight. I want to know what you guys are drinking, what you're doing. And here's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about K-beauty. And if you were like me, when I first heard K-beauty, I was like, what's K-beauty? I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know what it stood for. K-beauty is all things beauty that come out of Korea. And lately, it's like Korean skincare. K-beauty has been the buzz because they have now become the skincare capital of the world. And we're going to share with you why tonight. We're going to share with you the biggest reasons, what make brands so different that come out of Korea compared to Western cultures. But we know that, oh my goodness, Korean women have some of the most beautiful skin in the entire world. And we're going to share with you exactly what they're doing and how they acquired that and how you can do it too at home without breaking the bank. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to give away some live prizes tonight. So here's the thing. Here's what we do around here. We believe in bribery, okay? You have fun, you participate with us, you type in the little chat everything that's happening with you. You're gonna get some participation prizes. If you, we're also gonna have some trivia. If you can have fun with us and just answer some trivia prizes, then you're also maybe gonna win a prize. But don't worry if you're watching the replay and you're like, I missed it. You did not miss it. We also have some replay prizes, which I'm going to share with you in just a second. But here's a really cool thing. Since we're just kicking off this Zoom right now, okay, in real time, if you have 3 or more guests that you've invited to this Zoom, you're going to get entered in a whole separate category where you'll win thousands of dollars in prizes, even more than tonight. So it is not too late to phone a friend, text a friend, and if you're like, shoot, I can't get a hold of anybody last minute, well, one, try, but two, if you want to host an in-person or live event after this one, just grab a few girlfriends. If you have a sink, if you have some products, we can demo the products, we can have some fun. We do all the work, we handle everything for you, get back to the person that invited you. And if you can't do it local, guess what? We can do another one online and we can do a mini one just like this. So that's how you can get entered in this whole separate category of prizes. Now, yes, we're going to prize you to death tonight because we have some replay prizes as well. So if you're watching the replay, all we want to know is what was your favorite part? Okay, what was your favorite part of this masterclass that we're doing? So I'm going to give you the link soon where you can go to that and you can fill out the form to get entered in the replay prizes. Now, we also have prizes if you place an order. So remember the bribery that I talked about? Who wants to win a shopping spree? Who's going to claim this? Okay, go to the chat, put shopping spree in the chat if you want to win that. And here's how you get entered for the shopping spree. You just place an order. If you place an order from something that you learned tonight and you learn about a new product and you're like, holy cow, that product has to be on my face within the next week. I'm going to order ASAP. It doesn't matter how much the order is. It doesn't matter the amount. It just matters if it's from now till the end of the month. Then you can go to this link we're going to give you, put in your order number, put in your information. You're going to enter to win this. Are we all clear on the prizes? Okay. Now we're also going to have trivia. Remember, we talked about that. We want to have some fun. So this is an example of one of the trivia, but maybe we'll do a giveaway with this as too. So how many people, here's the question, how many people do you need to get together either in person or online to get entered into the thousands and additional prizes? Guys, this is, I feel like it's like elementary school. Like it's really, really easy. I'll give you a hint. It's between 0 and 5. So pick a number. How's the chat? Do we have some guesses in there? Does everybody remember? It's 3. It's super easy. Like you guys can get entered to win thousands of prizes just for washing your face. I swear we have the easiest job ever. We wash our face and we talk about it. Okay, so here we're going to talk about K-beauty. We have lots of speakers that are going to share with you some demos, some testimonials. You're going to actually see in real time how to use these products. We're going to talk about new products that just came out of South Korea. But here's the thing. If you don't know this, global K-beauty is taking over globally. It is taking over big time. Just last year alone, it was $118 billion globally. And just in the next few years, it's going to grow to over $250 billion. That's how fast this is growing. This is a micro niche that is growing rapidly. And I like to pay attention to trends and what's happening in the marketplace. Not only is it growing globally, it's growing on social media. That's a big part of that. There's 41 billion hashtags and views on social media for Korean skincare. You guys, it is growing so quick. People are becoming so obsessed with it because the minute you put it on your skin, you get it. You're like, okay, this is why the skincare capital, Korea is the skincare capital of the world. Okay. Here's the thing. It's also growing cultural relevance. Okay. So I don't know if you saw, whether you love them or you hate them, the Kardashians actually took a private jet all the way to South Korea to get skincare treatments done. Why would they do that when Beverly Hills is in their own backyard? It's because in Korea, they're offering treatments that you cannot even get in Beverly Hills. They are that far ahead of the curve. They are coming out with innovations and treatments that are going to be light years down the line, 10, 15 years ahead of what everyone else is doing. Now, here's the thing. Here's where I want to warn you guys. Because K-beauty is trending, there are a lot of brands and products that are going to try and claim K-beauty, and it's not. What you have to pay attention to, what makes it K-beauty, is if it's manufactured in Korea and if it's sold in Korea. But not just that, guys. Was it sold in Korea, and how well did it do? Because here's what I'm going to teach you. Koreans, they are the most brutally discerning shoppers in the entire world. There is a big difference between the way that people buy on the West Coast versus the East Coast. And let me tell you why. Because Koreans use an app called Hawaii. I know it's hard to say. It took me a while to get that one. It's called Hawaii. And what it is, it allows them to review products in real time. Okay, so what they do is if a product or an ingredient does not get thousands of reviews, it is never going to make it on the shelf. So, oops. Okay, there we go. So here's the thing. If it doesn't get a ton of reviews, it's not going to make it on the shelf. There have actually been brands that did not make it in Korea, but were pretty gimmicky, and they actually launched on the West Coast, and they did pretty well. I'm going to call them out. It was Dr. Jart. Have you guys ever seen this cryo rubber mask in Sephora? I have a picture of it right here. Have you guys seen that? Put it in the chat if you've seen it, or if you tried it. I would love to know if you tried it. Now, here's the thing. Dr. Jart is actually a Korean skincare brand. And it's a Korean skincare brand that did not perform well in Korea, but it's a very gimmicky product. It looks cool. It looks interesting, which is exactly what happens in Western cultures. Guys, we buy on hype. We buy on marketing. We buy on celebrity endorsements. We buy it because of the packaging and it looks pretty. So this is a very gimmicky product. This is a prime example of something that did not do well in Korea because they review based on results, but it did very well in the West because it looks cool. So I just want to educate you a little bit on the difference between the East and the West and what you want to look for. Now, I'm telling you right now, if a product survives Korea, it can survive anywhere in the world, you guys. And the brand that we're going to talk about, some of the products that we're going to talk about, sold $3 billion in Korea alone. And if you can sell $3 billion there, imagine the multi-billions of dollars you're going to do around the world. I'm going to show you a quick 1-minute video that explains what this brand is, what they've done, and why it's different. It's only 60 seconds. Who can hang with me for 60 seconds? I think we got this.
Founded in 2018 in South Korea, Rimmon has quickly emerged as a global leader in K-beauty, with products designed to help you uncover your glow and keep it. From skincare to makeup through ICD, to body and hair care through Boda Lab, and nutrition with Lifening. Each formula is rooted in the timeless rituals of Korean beauty, carrying forward the heritage and wisdom of centuries past, backed by more than 20 patents, 52 awards, and billions in sales. Rimmon is now shared by a community of hundreds of thousands around the world. At the heart of it all is our continued commitment to reimagine products and opportunities that empower people to become the difference they seek in their world.
Okay, let's test your memory. We have some trivia. How many billions of views did the hashtag Korean skincare get on social media? Do we have some? Ding, ding, ding. Jen, how are we doing in the chat? Do we have anybody that got it right? Good. You guys are listening. Huh?
They're fast.
They are. They're
Holy
coming in
cow.
good.
I have to scroll back, scroll back, scroll back. It looks like, don't get mad at me if this is not the exact first person, but this is the person I see. So it's Paige Dale. Congratulations, Paige. You have won the first prize of the night. Woo!
Perfect. So, Jen, how about at the end we tell everyone what they won so that way when they fill out the form, they can let us know.
Identify their prize. I love it.
Perfect. Okay, so for those of you who were still wondering, it's 41 billion. Congratulations on paying attention. Now, here's a little bit about the brand. I know you heard it on that 60-second video, which there is a much longer version of that. If you want to see a 10-minute version of that, ask the person that invited you. A little cool fun fact about that video is they hired the producers who make videos for Chanel and Dior to make that video for them, which is very cool. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed that. You can watch the longer version. Now, here's what's so interesting. This little jar right here, this is the Dermatology Cream. I would say this is probably the #1 seller. There's 50 million people that live in Korea, and they've sold 40 million jars of this in Korea, which means most of the population has used it or bought it or is using it. So very cool. And let's do a little bit of trivia based on that. How many jars of Dermatology Cream sold in Korea? This should be an easy one because I just said it. How are you guys doing? Did we get it, Jen?
We are scrolling, 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 scrolling. Okay, it looks like, yep, I think it's Karen Erickson. Congratulations, Karen, at 40 million that she did all the zeros on. She came in first and she typed all the zeros. Girl, you must be a very fast typer. Congratulations. Amazing.
That is good. Okay, so we've had a couple winners so far, and if you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, here's what I want you to do. You go to socialceo.info/giveaway. And what I want you to do is, now you have to keep watching. You can't just be like, oh, I heard my favorite thing already and stop watching, because we're going to have a secret question at the end too. So keep watching. But this is where you go. If you want a prize, to claim your prize, if you enter for the replay, you go here as well. And this is where the replay is also going to be located. It's not there yet because we're still live, but it will be there soon. So this is just a few of the products in the product line. We're not going to go through everything for time's sake, but I'm going to tell you one quick thing before I pass it over to Christy. Now, you can also ask to watch this video. I have the sound turned off, but why did they sell $3 billion? How did they do 20 different patents? How did they win 52 awards? Well, just the short answer to that is that the #1 lab there called Ast Labs was researching something called tiger grass, because tigers would roll around in this because it would heal their wounds faster. And then they actually developed their own patented strain of species of plant. Okay, it took about 3 years to get a patent on a new species. It's not easy to do, but they found that it was rapidly healing the skin. And so not only does it have 20 patents, but it has peptides. It has NMN, which increases NAD in your body, which is like your fountain of youth. It has a patented microfluidizer process that is ran through 7 different times on some of the products. This allows the products to penetrate to the deepest layer of skin, and it's actually healing at the cellular level. And then it also has nanoliposomal technology. So you're getting all these benefits, and this is why this is actually classified as a cosmeceutical. Okay, so we're gonna pass it over to Miss Christy. We do have some before and after pictures first. I'm gonna just show you my forehead on the left. This was 5 days later. I was blown away. Obviously, I needed these products. My friend MJ is in the middle. I love it. She has 4 kids. She's Korean. She was going, but she lives in She lives in oh gosh, Atlanta. She lives in Atlanta. She was going to fly over to Korea to do a mommy makeover to get some treatments done. Found this skincare. She canceled it. She canceled the trip. She's like, I don't need to go anymore. And then this is my husband on the right. I really wasn't expecting to see what it did for his pores, his sunspots, his wrinkles. It helps with dark circles, with dark skin tone. It helps with scarring or that unevenness. This woman on the left, she's Hawaiian. It looks like it took 10 years off of her face in just a few months. And then one of my favorite testimonies is this one. I've been an esthetician for 25 years. I can tell you, I've never had a product give me these results in such a short period of time with clean ingredients. We'd even talk about that, but they ban over 3,000 toxic chemicals. Okay, so I'm sure you guys, you can pause it if you want to watch the replay and read some of these testimonials, but I'm sure you guys want to know how to use it. And you can see Christy's before and after picture right here. I love it because, you know, if you don't know Christy, she was actually a QVC host. She's seen everything, you guys. She's been sent everything. She's tried everything. And she said she has never seen products do what these do. So Christy, take it away. And you're going to demo the ritual for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually, not only am I going to demo the ritual that everyone loves, our most popular ritual, our most popular products, but we're going to actually find what are going to be the very, very best for you as well. I have to just say this, Brie, out of the gate. First of all, this is the class that I wish that I would have been introduced to like 5 years ago. Like these products have so changed everything about the way that I feel in my skin at 53. And a little bit about me, I'm also a mom of seven. I'm a grandma of six. Where's my grandmas? Let me know how many grandkids that you have. This is your time when you can brag on your grandkids. It's always the best thing to do. But I'm going to share my screen and we're going to find out exactly what are going to be the products that are going to be the very, very best for you and your skin. So here we go. All right, so we're going to start with cleansing because cleansing is, of course, our first step. And our first step starts with, and oh, you know what? Let me pull up the chat because I want to make sure that I can see you guys as well. I love to see what you guys are saying. I love to interact with you guys as well. And so, what is our first step, everybody? So, with it, everything starts with cleansing. And in Korean beauty, we don't ask one cleanser to do two different jobs. Okay, oil dissolves oil. It also, yes, it's the oil cleanser. Ding, ding, ding. Great job, guys. And it also is going to help get rid of makeup, your sunscreen, also oil as well. And so if you suffer from acne, man, I wish I had this product in my teenage years when I grew up with cystic acne, horrible cystic acne, tons of scarring on my face that Riemann literally has helped with. And so again, you're not just washing your face twice. What you're doing is you're doing two different jobs here. The oil cleanser is first. It does the first job, which is going to help to actually cleanse what's already on the face. And now we're going to find what's going to be the best second cleanser for you. And so here is a question for you. I would love for you guys to answer this into the chat. So quick, just show of hands, or again, answer. You guys are already way ahead of me. Have you ever used an oil cleanser before? And it was like a lot of you guys have. So this is great, great news. I do see a few no's. I was terrified of oil cleansers because I thought that they would make me break out. And I have learned that that is not the case. It's actually what I needed for my acne growing up. So love that you guys are using this. Great job. Okay. We're going to go into our first cleanser. If your skin looks dull, if it has a lot of texture, or it never quite feels polished, this is going to be your cleanser. Okay. And so what makes the Snow Enzyme Cleanser different is that it's full of enzymes, and these are going to actually help to get rid of dead skin on your face. But it's also very, very gentle and it's non-abrasive. And that's one of the things that I love about it. So for you, that means beautiful, fresh, smooth, polished feeling. I want you guys to think of this as like, I want my glow back. Okay. So if that's you, take note. And if you guys have a notebook or a pen, I am going to ask you some A, B, and C questions, and we're going to find out what cleanser is also going to be the perfect for you as well. You guys interacting, you have no idea how much we love that you guys are sharing what you experience with these products as well. So thank you. You're a part of this as well, and you're helping more than you know. Okay, the next one. This one's one of my personal favorites. If you want exfoliation, but you don't want your skin to be bullied. It's the best way that I can describe it. Our the cleansing powder wash. It truly does, it transforms from the powder into this beautiful soft foam, and it's going to give you controlled exfoliation. That's the best way that I can describe it. So if you've ever thought to yourself, I need to exfoliate, but I know every day seems a little, a little aggressive, this is going to give you that option where you can use this every single day. So I want you to think smoother skin and more of a gentler approach. And if that's you, then this is going to be your cleanser. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. So if cleansing usually leaves your skin feeling tight or dry or uncomfortable, or you've got really, really sensitive skin, I want you to listen up on this one because this is our balancing gel cleanser and it's designed to cleanse while helping maintain your skin's natural oil moisture balance. So instead of chasing that, maybe that squeaky clean feeling, what we're doing is we're protecting your skin, but we're also cleansing at the same time. Your skin's gonna feel really, really comfortable. I also love, love, love the smell of this. It's very planty, but it smells just like our Giant Bee Young Pool, which is in all of our products. So it's cleaned without stripped. So if you like clean without stripped, there you go. This is gonna be your cleanser. Okay, we're gonna do another interactive question. Tell me about your skin. Now we're gonna start doing A, B's, and C's. So please have somewhere where you can write this down. So are you A, maybe if, tell me a little bit about what your skin is like right now. Are you A, reactive or sensitive? Maybe B, you're tired, dull, or inconsistent. Your skin is always changing. C, maybe you're noticing more visible signs of aging. Maybe that's you. So I want you to drop your letter in the comments. And also I want you to remember these as well. We got a lot of C's on this call. Amazing. Okay. You are definitely in good company, C's. All right, we're going to move on. Now we're going to dive into your ritual, and it starts with this. And this is the oil mist. And we are all about cleanse, hydrate, and protect. So that's what I'm going to walk you guys through today. If your skin drinks up moisturizer and somehow still feels a little thirsty, this is where I want you to really, really pay attention with this one. It's not just the first step in our signature ritual. This is also something that you can use throughout the day as well. So yes, you can put it over your makeup as well if you are in a drier climate. I'm from Utah. It gets really, really dry here in the winter. So this is my best friend, but this is our two-phase oil mist. So you're getting that combination of moisture and oil all in one. And so if your skin is thirsty, this is what it's gonna drink. Okay, so this is the first thing right here. All right, we're gonna move into one of my personal favorites. If your skin gets red, if it gets hot, if it's reactive, if it gets irritated easy, if you suffer from rosacea, this right here is, again, one of my personal favorites, and I feel like it's a lot of your guys' favorites as well. And you guys can also get this one for free right now. We're going to be talking about that as well. This is the Calming Balancing Gel. Isn't about attacking your skin with another active. It's about calming and hydrating it without it feeling heavy. Also great for sunburns. So this one also should go in your first aid kit as well. It's in mine. So when your skin basically is saying, everybody just leave me alone. That's kind of what this one is saying, right? This one is the product to reach for. Okay. So think calm. And this is going to be your best friend. Yes. Itching, sunburns, anything like that. This one's so good. Okay. So next question. Let me ask you. So do you deal with redness or sensitivity? A, B, or C? So A, yes, constantly. B, sometimes certain products, weather changes, stress, all the things, right? And then C, maybe not really. Maybe you're good. You don't really deal with sensitivity. So let us know. A, B, or C, and also please make sure you're keeping track as well. All right, we're still moving on. We're in Hydrate. This is one of our hero products. We call it Boosie Boo. This is our dermatology set. And why do we call it Boosie Boo? Because it's 2 in 1. It's a booster and then it's a serum, and you boost first, you serum second, and then you boost again. And that's what it's made for. Okay. So this is where we move beyond simply keeping your skin hydrated. If you are looking in the mirror and you're noticing maybe dullness, maybe you're noticing texture, maybe you're noticing visible changes with age, this is going to be your go-to. Okay. This is our booster and our serum, and it's our targeted treatment step. So this right here is where Remon skincare technology really comes into the ritual. So we're not just putting another moisturizer on top. We're basically targeting the appearance of skin that you're wanting to improve. Okay. So thinking about this, I want you just to think this is where we work on changes. So this one is where you're going to see dramatic changes. Okay. Next question. What do you want? A, B, or C? Okay, I want you to forget what's wrong with your skin. What do you want? Because guess what? You can have it here. So, are you A? Do you want calm and healthy skin? Are you B? Do you want to glow? Do you want bright? And by the way, you can be a combination of these as well. Okay, you don't have to stick with just one. You could be A and C. So, you can also be a combination. Awesome. Put your letters in the comments. Look at you guys go. This is actually the most important question that I have to ask you guys. All right, last step, and we're going to be wrapping this up. So finally, we're going to seal everything in. This is our dermatology cream. Really, really quick, I want you guys to picture this for just a moment. Imagine a brand new Korean beauty company coming into South Korea. Think of the competition for one, over 4,000 different beauty companies alone in South Korea. We come in late in 2018. And if you're not familiar with the size of South Korea, it's about the size of Indiana. It has 50 million people. This product alone, when we just launched, this is what put us on the map. We sold 40 million of this alone. This is the one product, you guys. If I could recommend one thing to try, this is the one right here. And this is our dermatology cream. Okay. Our dermatology cream isn't here just because somebody decided that every routine needs a cream at the end. There is so much more to this. And when you're looking at this, I want you to think, protect the work that we just did. It seals everything in, and it is so good, so good. Truly transformative immediately. As soon as you use it, you can see the difference. And that's what we all want, right? So love this one. Okay, last question. Now we're going to find out what's going to be the best products for you. When you're finished with your routine, do you want your skin to A, feel calm and hydrated, B, maybe smooth and glowing, or C, maybe firmer looking and noticeably improved? Okay. So remember your answer, because we're going to reveal what are going to be the best products for you right here on this next slide. All of the above. I'm seeing all of the above. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. So if you answered mostly A's, and this is, you guys, this is why we were having you guys keep track, because there isn't one perfect ritual for every woman. Not all skin is created equal. And so this is why it's really, really important to know your skin enough to know what products are going to be the very, very best for you. So if you mostly chose A's, your skin is telling us that it wants calm, it wants comfort, it wants hydration, and it wants support. So this is going to be your ritual. This is the Essential Double Cleanse. This is the Rheemon ritual. Your cleanser is going to be the Balancing Gel Cleanser, and you get a free product with this one as well. And I'm going to recommend that you pick up the Calming Balancing Gel. The Calming Balancing Gel is going to complement, if all of you guys that were A's, that's going to be the one that you're going to want to add to your Essential Double Cleanse. Okay. If you're mostly B's, you're looking for that brighter, that smoother, more polished glow. And so again, as you can see with all of these, you guys get some free gifts as well. And if you've chosen C, you're telling me that you're ready to go beyond basic skincare and you really, really, really want to focus on visible improvements. And maybe you're noticing that your skin is starting to change with age. Okay. So there you have it. There's A, B, and C. And we're going to be talking a little bit about a really great promotion that we have happening right now as well. So you're going to hear a little bit more about this, but I'm going to introduce you to our next speaker. This woman is amazing. And what I love about her is not only is she a beautiful human inside and out, she's also a mom of 3 grown adults. She also works full time. She is a school teacher. And this is Jade, and she's going to be walking you guys through our skin barrier, why it's important, and all of the things that we need to know that is going to help us make better decisions when it comes to products for our skin. Jade, take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for that lovely introduction. I'm going to tell you what, I am in incredible company, and I am incredibly grateful for each and every woman that is pouring into this community and into our customers and educating everybody, because I am very passionate about these products. I am very passionate about this style of business, and I know that you only become an average of the people you spend time with. And right now I'm in a room with lots of amazing women. So thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. I'm not here to give you a whole bunch of slides. I'm not here to give you all of that. I'm going to tell you a little story, and I'm going to really try to help people that maybe struggle with acne. If you are watching and you want to tell me and share in the comments, what age were you when you had the worst skin? Maybe the most problem skin. What age were you when your skin was most aggressive? I'm going to tell you, for me, it was not my teen years. I actually had pretty good skin as a teenager. For me, I hit my 30s and I think I was done having my babies and my life was changing. And I had the worst, most painful cystic acne, and it was always in the same spots. And I was at the point in my life where I was ready to do anything. And I tried everything. I tried the most expensive medical grade skincare lines, whatever that means. I tried lasers, I tried peels. I was doing anything I could. And while sometimes some of those things would seem to help temporarily, it just felt like there was absolutely nothing that I could do to fix it. Like it didn't matter what I tried, nothing was the permanent fix. And this is what I didn't know. I didn't know about skin barrier. And you guys, like, I tried cortisone shots. Like, my skin was bad. I'm not talking about just a little bit. And I didn't know about skin barrier. I actually thought, well, this is hormonal or this is diet. I cut out dairy. I cut out gluten. I did all the things that you could do because I thought these are the reasons that I have this skin. And those things can be triggers. Like, if your teenager is having skin issues, yes, it's probably partially due to hormones. But the other problem that we have is that then we get into these like chemical pads and we get super aggressive and we scrub super hard and we try to do all of these things because we think we're going to help our skin and we damage our skin barrier. And when you do that, and like I said, for me, I was doing it for a really long time. What happens is you break down that skin barrier, and one of the first things that happen is there's little tiny microscopic tears in your skin, and you don't see it. It's not like your skin is bleeding. It's just they're little tiny tears, but it makes you so susceptible to things like bacteria. Now, gross bacteria. Who wants bacteria? Do you know that we touch our faces between 400 and 800 times a day? How many times do you think your teenager disinfects their cell phone and then they touch and they touch it and then they touch it and it can actually really exacerbate all of your problems. It can lead to very severe infection. So what was maybe going to be a small blemish or a little pimple becomes something so much more. So this is what happened is I was struggling with it. Somebody told me they thought we should check out these products. And so they dumped off a bunch of products at my house and I had zero hope. I didn't know anything about Korea. I didn't know anything about a double cleanse. I didn't know anything about 41 million bottles of anything being sold. I was just desperate to try something. And I actually started with the oil cleanse and the cleansing powder wash. We didn't have the balancing gel cleanser yet. I used that. I used the calming balance gel. I used the Boo Boo and I used the cream. And I'm not kidding you. I sent my picture, a girlfriend of mine, an after photo. This is my before photo. And I sent her a photo 3 days later. And I said, you remember when I was at your house? I said, take a look at this. And this one here is probably about 3 weeks later, but it was all like that pain, that big red on my chin, that pain, like it was oozing. It would ooze, it would crust. It was so disgusting. And it was so painful. And I showed her a picture about 3 days later, and it was like none of the red swelling. It was healing. Like you could see it. She goes, what are you doing? And I said, that Korean stuff. She goes, are you kidding me? I have been blown away. I didn't realize that all of the things that I thought were helping, the retinols, the peels, all of that, that all I was doing was further damaging my skin barrier. So my next trigger, my next breakout could just end up being worse. Here is I actually have not had a peel since. It has been 2.5 years. My skin scars are starting to actually elevate and like smooth and lift. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I have not had any pimples at all in 2.5 years and my skin has glowed. They are so much less painful. They are so much less noticeable. They used to be to the point where you almost couldn't help but pick at them because they throbbed so bad. Like it was a throbbing pain. And now it comes up. I can see it's coming. I make sure I clean really good. I use lots of calming balance gel to really soothe that. And I know that it is going to actually heal itself really quickly. The other thing that I did do, and I don't know if anybody's going to talk about this tonight, and I won't talk long because I'm just here for a testimonial, but one of the things that Korean people know is when your skin looks really bad, they know that there is a gut skin axis. And they actually see somebody with problem skin and they see, oh, that person has a problem in their gut. The Deep Talk Plus is something that I also started taking on day one because I can sometimes struggle with being regular. And I know it's a huge part of the reason why those triggers stopped being so, because I was healing my gut as well. So, ladies, thank you so much. If you are wondering if you have a damaged skin barrier or you have a friend that is wondering, here are some of the signs. When somebody uses the products for the first time, or you use a product and your skin stings, you probably have a damaged skin barrier. It will get better with time. Your skin is going to heal over time and you're going to find that that's better. If you find that your breakouts are really slow to heal, like it's like I don't get more breakouts than anyone else, but they're really slow to heal, that is a sign that you have a damaged skin barrier and your skin doesn't know what to do. Your skin is actually drying out because it's so damaged, and it's telling your body to create more oil, and so you're getting those breakouts. If you get reoccurring spots in the same spot, that spot on my chin that you can see in that photo, if I had one bad pimple there, I bet you I had 50. Like it would heal up and it would almost seem like 3 weeks later, there it was back again, exact same spot. So thank you, ladies. I'm going to tell you this. I'm healing your skin barrier is the best thing that you can do. And I know that you guys all have an option to get prizes. If you can have 3 people together, ask yourself, who are the people that I know that have problem skin? Who are those teens in my life? Who are those moms of teens in your life? Those moms are praying for an answer to their kids' problems. And so even if you're just a customer, refer a friend to the person that invited you here, because people are looking for solutions. And this is a really great one. So thank you, everybody. Have a great time. I can't wait to see who wins.
Oh my gosh, Jade, I mean, that was the most amazing testimony. And this is why I don't feel like it's just skincare. It's literally giving people confidence, their confidence back, to be able to leave the house without feeling like you have to put makeup on or hide your face. So what a beautiful testimony. Now, okay, we do have this back to school promotion. I know Christy went through some of the different cleanser types. Now, this is for North America. So if you're watching from another country, you don't have this specific promotion, but they have lots of different promotions going on globally. But what you can do is you pick your pack. So you pick the cleansers you want, and then you get to choose a free gift. So we're going to spotlight one of the free gifts, which is the Swamel body cream. Now, I want you to think of this. This is not body lotion, okay? This is not your stuff that you just buy like at TJ Maxx. This is literally like skincare for your body. It has hyaluronic in it. It's actually going to heal the skin on your body. You know, I love the story that Jen shared. She had a friend who had not worn shorts or a dress in like 15 years. Because she didn't like the way that her legs look. She started using this on her body. It tightens up loose skin and crepey skin. And she showed up in a dress for the first time because she was so proud of the way that her legs looked. So this really is a game changer. Height in the scent, this Morning Garden, you feel like you're in a spa. It's not overpowering. It is so perfect. I'm somebody who doesn't like a lot of fragrance. And so this is, remember, we ban over 3,000 toxic chemicals. So nothing but good in here. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one. What's the very first step of the Korean skincare double cleansing method? Who knows it? Our chat should be lighting up because we did a demo for this. I mean, Christy like thoughtfully explained it. She showed a video for you guys. So it's the oil cleanser, if you didn't know that one. Okay. And Jen is going to.
We got a winner. We got a
good.
winner.
Who is it?
It's
Who is it?
Crystal Patch came in first.
Perfect, Crystal.
Yay, Crystal. Congrats. And she also has 3 people on, so she's killing it tonight. Good job.
Awesome. You got to have fast fingers here. But I will say, Jen, here, Sweet Talk Jen. Give Jen a compliment because she's gonna pick some winners like just for participation. So pretty sure we're all open to bribery here. Okay, so this is the link that you're gonna go to. This is where you can enter. This is where you'll watch the replay, enter if you watch the replay, and fill it out if you want a prize. Okay, so I'm so excited for this segment. We're gonna pop over to Miss Susan Manuello. Have you guys ever been curious about like the behind the scenes secrets of beauty pageants? I know they put hairspray in weird places. I know they have all these tricks of the trade, and I've always been so curious what they do. And she's going to tell you some interesting facts that she does. And so let's have Miss Susan Manuello, who is Miss Colorado and also Mrs. Classique Globe. So we're going to pop her up here and she can share a little bit more with you guys.
Thank you so much, Brianna. And what a powerful call tonight. This is so exciting. Yeah, I I love that you brought up the hairspray in funny places. Like we do have some pageant tricks behind the scenes, behind the stage, I should say, including, making sure that your swimsuit stays in place when you're on that stage, right? So I love that. But when it comes to, looking your best, and honestly, what I love about this conversation is this isn't just about a pageant. This is, in our everyday life, you want to look your best when you're going up for an interview or when you're going on a family vacation. Maybe you're taking photos or who knows, whatever it is in your life, you want to look your best. And that is what we do here at Remon is we bring that beauty out from within. And when you have the best skincare products, you don't even need makeup most of the time, which is also my favorite. Just because I do pageants, trust me, Monday through Friday, I don't like wearing makeup all the time. So with that being said, though, I will say that when you are, looking your best, you want to use the products that are so, so powerful. One of the favorites that I used nonstop was this multi-stick balm. And one of the reasons that this is such a powerful product is it's on the go. You can take this anywhere. So when, you're traveling and you need a little extra moisture, this is a great one to have in your purse wherever you are. This is something that, we were actually promoting while at the pageant, and some of the girls were having, because we were in Palm Springs, California, in the desert, and it was so dry there. And this saved a lot of the ladies because you truly can use this anywhere that you need extra moisture. And it does have that Centella asiatica, which is what Remon is known for. It's giant byung-pul. It's a very specific version of that powerful antioxidant. And what this little concentrated stick balm does is deliver that Centella asiatica, which is basically hydration for your skin with hyaluronic acid. So you can see this tightens crepey, dry skin. I use it on my neck a lot when I'm like right now, I'm just, like, let's just use it on my neck, right? It just helps to tighten that area. But a pageant trick specifically was under the eyes. So before you apply makeup, using this just under the eye area before you do concealer, or if you're using our ICD makeup compact, it helps not, or should I say, it helps prevent the makeup from creasing under the eye area. And as you get into your 40s and 50s, that becomes more of something that you don't want. You don't want that makeup to crease. I just put it on over my makeup, and you guys, it offers a little bit of a highlight too. So even, before makeup, after makeup, this stick is something that you're going to use multiple times. And it's really great as a lip balm as well. And it's only $29. So you can use multiple of these. If you're going to use one for your lips, that's the one you should only use for your lips. And then you can use a different one for other areas. Okay, now the next one that we're going to go over is one of my favorites as well. This little package right here, it is our collagen melting masks. Now you can imagine, again, when you're looking your best, doesn't matter what it's for, but this is something that is going to help your skin in so many ways. As we age, we lose hydration, and we also naturally lose collagen. This is 100% collagen. There's no fillers, there's no additives. And what is so special about these is you can see in this amazing video of Karen, she is putting these on, and you can see she's peeling off the orange, which is just the paper. That white, that is the nano fiber of collagen that is 40 times smaller than a human pore. So that is why it actually is melting into her skin when she's applying the Dermatology Booster Spray. Okay, so the first step that she's doing is that two-phase oil mist. She's spraying that on, then she's applying the paper sheets of the melting mask, and then when she is spraying it with the dermatology spray, it melts it right into the skin. So you can see this before and after. This is someone who was using just this product for a week and could see that visible difference in the texture of the skin, the overall aging, obviously is like reversing years off of her face. So those products are some of my favorites, and they're add-ons that you can use at any point. The thing that's really cool about these as well is you can use, one every night if you want to, while you kind of, six come in a box, so you can do it for 6 nights. You're going to notice a huge difference. And then you could back off to like one a week, one a month. But going into prepping for something special, you can use these as often as you want. So thank you so much for having me on tonight. And I'm going to hand it back over to Bree for a couple more trivia questions because I have to jump to another Zoom. But thanks for having me on tonight.
Thank you, Susan. Okay, so just a reminder, here's what the promo is right now. And so what you can do is when you grab this bundle, then you pick your free gift. So next we're going to highlight this cleansing experience kit. These are minis. So remember, we talked about the oil cleanser, the gel cleanser, the calming powder wash, or the cleansing powder wash. These are minis of those. So they're great for travel, or they're great if you're like, I don't know which one I like. I want to get this one, but I also wasn't really want to try that one. You can grab them all in this mini kit and you can get this for free, which is so amazing. Okay, so remember, this is where you go to get entered for all the things. And next we're going to jump into some makeup. And here's the fun thing is they have Korean skincare infused makeup, which means when you put on your makeup, it has those patented ingredients in it. So it's going to heal while you wear it. Now we're going to be specifically talking about a cushion foundation. And this is not a powder, it's not a liquid, it's a hybrid of the both. Now you can see that Neiman Marcus has one by La Mer that sold for $150. Don't worry, this does not cost that, but you can see that it is a really powerful technology and innovation. So I just want you to see the before and after of what it does for your pores. It is like a walking filter for your face when you put it on. And we have the fabulous professional makeup and influencer, Lori Aldis, who's going to show you exactly what you need to know with this makeup. She's going to talk about, the canvas, your face is the canvas, and the products that she used to get that great canvas. And then the makeup is like chef's kiss. So Lori, take it away and share with us. You're going to do a little demo of the makeup, yeah?
Well, absolutely. That's what we're going to do. I just want you guys to just look at my face for a minute. Okay, see this? Looks great. Does it look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup? Look at that. So when we talk about filter, look what it does. It is trippy. You guys, it used to be that we would spend a lot of money on skincare and have really good skincare, and then we had to use makeup that didn't have the best ingredients in it to get the longevity and the performance of the makeup. Now we have a hybrid option that is packed with skincare. Now you can see, Brie talked about it being a filter. It legit is a filter. Okay, it's a filter for the face. A couple of things. I'm going to show you how quick this is. I'm not going to put my mascara on. I'm just going to show you, but I even have their lip products on. And the only thing that I'm not using of theirs is a brow product. That's it. Okay. Now some of these things are coming. Mascara is coming, but it's not here yet. But I will tell you, of course, it's fantastic. Okay. So basically, before I do my makeup, okay, and I love to use 3 different cushions. That's how I get this look. 3 cushions. But first, you want to prep the skin, okay? Of course, the skincare is going to make your skin look glowy, but using this setting spray as a primer, I'm telling you, is the most magical thing that you will ever use, okay? Use that as a primer. You're going to use it as a setting spray too. Take your balm stick, go underneath your eye, especially if you have lots of texture, okay? I have lots of texture under my eyes. It's okay. I'm 58 years old. It's what's going to happen. The thing is, we don't want makeup that enhances that texture. We want it to filter it away, right? Okay, so basically the cushion comes like this. Hang on, I opened the wrong one. Hold on. Comes like this, okay? You open it up. It comes with this little pad, okay? And then you open this up and it's like a sponge. Okay, see that? Oh, I pushed. This is a new one. That's like that's like a month's worth of makeup right there that I just put on my finger. Legit wasted a month's worth of makeup. That's terrible. If it was skincare, I'd be rubbing it all over my arms, but it's not. Okay, so basically, you've got a few different colors of these. Now, like I said, I use three. This shade right here is shade 23. This is what I'm going to use all over. Now, I'm a brush lover, okay? I'm just going to tap in. We don't want to press too hard in this one now. Like, right? It's like a lot. Now, you're going to watch how easy this is. Some people love to use the pad. I love to use a brush, and I'm just legit going to tap this and move it around my face. I like a brush that's flat like this, and it's just really easy, really quick. You guys, if you like simple makeup, it doesn't get any easier than this, okay? Now look how much better it looks already. That's one. If you just wanted to use one, you totally can. And then I like to use another one, the darker one. And I like to use it kind of like a bronzer contour, okay? It absolutely has the most amazing buildable coverage that doesn't get cakey. I don't know what kind of wizardry they do. And not only that, when you go to put it on, just keep in mind, when you put it on, I swear if you give it like, I don't know, 10 seconds, all of a sudden it morphs, okay? So if you're worried about it being a shade match, okay, you're worried like, what if I get the wrong color? Like I can literally use two different colors and it ends up coming out absolutely beautiful. Okay. Of course, the person who invited you here can help you with the shade match as well. But just there's literally five colors. It's weird to look at my lips like that. I'm like, what is happening with my mouth? It's okay. Now, this is where the magic comes in. Okay. You're going to take a lighter color. Or if you already use somewhat of a light color and just want a little extra brightening, you're going to just add a little bit more. Anytime I work around my eye, I tend to tap, okay? Especially if you have texture. I like to put a little light right here in the center. That just brightens up the forehead. Did you see what that did? It just kind of pops it. And then I just kind of tap this in. Now, if you have red, purpley eyelids, this is magic on your lid because it doesn't crease. Okay. How many of you have struggled with makeup that creases? And you're like, I don't know what to do about that. Like it just creases. Doesn't matter what you do, or it gets cakey, or like looks worse as the day goes on. It's so common for that to happen. But when you're using a product like this, that is a creamy liquid that has micro powders in it, okay? Those micro powders set the product beautifully, okay? It's like, of course, we're going to use a setting spray too, but that has a lot to do with hydration. Now, just so you guys know, there are some lip products, okay? And my favorite thing to do, raise your hand, tell me, give me a one in the chat if you struggle keeping blush on your cheeks. Because like this was a huge deal for me. It didn't matter what I would do, the blush would never stay. I'm telling you, if you use these lip products and you use them on your cheeks, you're going to be floored because it has almost like a staining effect. And look how pretty that is. That's brick. Is it brick? Is it brick red? Is that what it is? No. This is Desert Heat. My favorite cheek color. Look at that. It's shocking, okay? The other thing that's really cool is, have you ever had makeup where you pick up your phone and you're like, and you do this, and then your phone is covered in makeup? You don't have that with this product. It's the only makeup I've ever used that does not do that, okay? Now, a couple of other things I want to show you is these are coming like in a few days. These are the new Butter Lip Liners. Now you can see I'm not going to do this on camera because whenever I do my lips on camera, it's not good. I shake too much. It's fine. But look at this brown. It's gorgeous. And then this is dusky mauve here. Okay. I promise you, you are going to be floored at how well these products work. The last thing I want to show you is use the darker shade as an eyeshadow. It's the most beautiful natural eyeshadow. And sometimes all you need is just a little dab here, and you're going to love it. Okay. So know that just easy makeup, but makeup that performs, but the makeup is the skincare. It's going to continue your transformation of your face. You'll be blown away. Yep, Brianna.
Oh my goodness. I could watch you do your makeup all night. I love it. You guys put your favorite takeaway, what you learned in the chat from that. And we do have a trivia question, guys. We're wrapping up here soon, but I want to know what Korean skincare product is often called a game changer because it was the first to combine skincare, sun protection, and foundation all in one. Now, we did not give you the answer to this, so I'm just going to test your K-beauty knowledge here and see if you can guess it. But tell me if you know what this is in the chat. Dun, 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 dun. I want to give you a minute to type because this is a hard one. Jen, did we get it?
We did get it. However, I don't have the last name. So, Kat, you were first, girl. So, what is your last name, Kat? And we can track you down through your rep, and of course, we'll give you the website to claim your prize. But just let us know. Congrats.
Yeah, and good news, you guys. So we do have a BB cream available now, and we have more shades coming. So just look for that at some point to come out. So exciting. You can grab what you have now. Remember, we have this back to school promotion going on if you want to grab this. Now, this only goes through August 31st. Okay. After that, it's gone. So don't wait too long. Don't decide too long. But if you purchase not just this, if you buy anything, if you buy the body lotion, if you buy a lip butter, if you buy the cushion, anything that you buy is going to enter you into the giveaway that we're doing, where remember, we have some live giveaways tonight. And we have giveaways if you watch the replay, and we have giveaways if you place an order by the end of the month, by the end of August 31st at midnight. So here's another one. What percentage increase in Google searches is there in the US alone? Actually, that's globally. What percentage of an increase in Google searches is there for Korean skincare? I don't think I gave you this one. I think I was supposed to drop this number and I didn't. So let's just see if anyone can guess it. I'm going to give you a hint. It's 3 digits. There's a 3-digit increase in the search on Google for Korean skincare. Guys, it is trending. People want it. But here's the thing. People want Korean skincare. They want to know about K-beauty, but they're confused on which one and why. And anybody that says that to me and I'm like, well, I was too, but I trusted if they sold $3 billion in the hardest market in the world to compete in, I kind of figured it was going to be good and it was going to work for me too. So here's the answer. I don't know if we got it. But Jen, we can pick somebody if they got close. It was 389% increase globally on Google for Korean skincare. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to share
Carol
with you.
Fong. Congrats to Carol
You got
Fong.
it?
Yes, she got it.
Fabulous.
All right, keep going.
Fabulous. Now, guys, this is a little bit of tease because this is not out yet, but we wanted to tease you with some new products coming. So I'm going to show you this little bad boy. This is the new microfluidizer concentrate, okay? Now, what this is going to do, guys, this is a game changer for any of those stubborn hyperpigmentation, sunspots, wrinkles on the eye, but look what it does, okay? This tip, it has a cooling effect. So little pro tip here is you can keep this in the fridge and it's really cool. Now it's going to depuff, it's going to help with sunspots, hyperpigmentation. Now here's what's really neat about it. Okay, you press the tip, okay, and you can see the product starts to come out. You're going to take that product and you're going to start massaging it in under the eye. Now, I go under the eye. I go up here. Now, I don't get any like Botox or fillers, so I'm going to, get these pesky lines up here. But what I do, I pump it again. Guys, this is part of my nighttime routine. Guys, I do a little lymphatic drainage around my jawline because guys, when you're over 40, things start to go a little south on your jawline. So working on tightening that up, I'm going to pump a little bit more out. I'm going to get these marionette lines around my mouth. And this is the last step in my routine. And this is how I'm going to address. Now, I just started using this. It's not available on the website yet. It will be coming soon in September in North America. So if you're outside of North America, you're gonna have to sweet talk to get your hands on this. But here's the really neat thing. Not only does it have the patented giant band pull, it also has collagenere in it. And collagenere is what actually creates more elastin in your skin. It plumps the skin, it firms up the skin. And it also has a peptide in it that actually helps to block melanin production. That's big, you guys. That's what creates those sunspots. So it's going to diminish sunspots. It's also going to stop future production of sunspots. Now, this is actually ran through the microfluidizer 7 times. This has massive, massive patented technology that goes into this to make sure it's reaching the deepest parts of the skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it over to our friend Jen Barsamian. She is going to talk about what is happening with K-Beauty. If you're curious, you're like, man, right now my friends are on Google and they're searching for K-Beauty. If I love the product and people are asking me for it, can I grab an affiliate link? Can I share a link with people? And Jen is going to share with you exactly how you can do that as well.
And heck yes, you can share this with people, and we highly encourage you to do so. But I do have to say real quick about this. We're getting so many questions. So it's coming September 1st, and it's great for the eyes. Yes, eye bags, dark circles, etc., etc. I had a pimple today on my forehead. It's gone this morning. This stuff is crazy. We had a gal already get rid of a rash that she had for 3 months. And she was working with the doctor, and Allie Pfeiffer, if you're on, Allie, let us know in the chat. It's insane. All right, anyway, we're very excited about that, but that's not why we're here. So we are going to talk a little bit about why K-Beauty as a business. So we're going to go real quick. Hit me up with the next slide because I don't think I can. Yeah. All right, so listen. Riemann is a brand new legacy company, and I'm going to explain to you what that means. Because if you are evaluating a direct sales opportunity, which this is, in Korea, direct sales is regarded as a very noble profession. Doctor, lawyer, direct seller. And that is why the owner of our company decided to go this route with this business. So get this, before Riemann even arrived on our shores, it was already number 22 ranked in the Direct Selling News Top 100. So if you can see that slide, you can see we're looking at Amway and Nu Skin and Scentsy and all of the companies that you've heard about for years, probably for some of you since your childhood. And there we are before we even got to the United States. So let's hit that next slide. And we're going to show you that we are the baby of these big companies. Look at Amway, 67 years they've been in business. Herbalife, I think that's 46. I don't have my readers on. Primerica, 40. I mean, look at how many years these companies have been around. And then there's us, just little baby Riemann at 8 years old, running with the big dogs. And this is important because, number one, you're hearing about this first. If you walked out the door of your house right now, maybe not in Utah, because obviously there's a lot of you here from Utah, but besides Utah, Crystal, I'm going to call you out. She's just outside of Boston. Crystal, if you walked out your street and went up and down your road right now and asked people if they've heard of Riemann, if they haven't heard about it from you, they probably haven't heard about it yet. That, my friends, is timing. Timing is to direct sales as location is to real estate. You are hearing about this huge legacy company before anybody else. Take me to the next slide before I get too excited and start screaming. All right, so listen, You come in here, you come in as a brand new representative. You guys, it's $20 to join. $20. Now, I don't know about you all. I've been here just a little over 2 years. They never charged me the second 20. I don't even know if that's annual. Has anyone ever been charged more than the one time? I don't think so. So $20 to get a business, potentially annual, but we don't really know. And you get this beautiful, gorgeous website. You get to represent the #1 Korean skincare in the world. Not just in the US, not just in direct sales, #1 line in the world. 40% of Koreans use this brand. All right, now I'm going to quickly talk to you about the comp plan. Very quick, just a huge, head me back to that slide because I just want people to know a couple of things. $20 to join. You never have to buy another thing. If you make sales, you get paid. You don't have to enroll people to make sales. You don't have to pay anything a month. I was with the company for a couple of years where we had to pay $150 every single month just to maintain our position. There's nothing like that here. Once you hit ranks, you lock them in for life. So the manager rank where you make 20 to 30%, or the senior manager rank where you make 30 to 40%, that's your rank forever and ever. Their volume rolls over. We never have anything zero back in our pot every month, and the average customer orders 7 to 8 times a year. Okay, let's head over to the next slide. You choose a starter kit. You want to have the products. Yes, it's $20 to join. However, you do want to have products on your face because you're going to walk around getting compliments on your skin. I spent my entire 50s never getting a compliment on my skin ever. And now that I'm knocking on the door of 60, I'm getting compliments almost every day from someone out in the world commenting on your glow. They're going to comment on the texture. They're going to comment on, and then they're going to be shocked at how old you are, unless you're, 25. But for the rest of us who are up there, in age, people are shocked, especially if we've been using this for a while. Anyway, so you want to grab some products to use, and then if you join us with the starter kit purchase by Saturday night, August 29th at midnight, you are going to get a business strategy call with a 7-figure earner. That is Brianna, Lori, Christy, Susan, myself, anyone else who spoke on this meeting will be the person that will hold your strategy call. We are so excited for you. Please, please get going with us. And now that's all I have, except for the prizes. Are we ready?
Yep, let's name the
All right.
last few winners and we'll
Let's
get
do
them
it.
going.
All right, so first up we have Kat, and I never got your last name. You won the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. Congratulations, Kat. The Ulta gift card is going out to Crystal Patch. Congratulations, Crystal. The Bousey Boo is going to going to Nona M. Nona M, and I did not get your last name. I'm sorry, Nona, but you're getting the Bousey Boo. The ICD cream is going to Paige Dale. The Sephora gift card is going to Karen Erickson, and the cushion is going to Carol Fung. And then I just pulled a couple of extra names that participated a lot. They were super fun to have in the chat. Frances made me laugh so hard I spit my water out. So Frances S. iPhone, you have won a Riemann mystery product. And Claudia Moss, great participation, and you have won a Riemann mystery product. And I think that's it for me. I'm going to turn it back to Brianna to wrap us all up. And we are so excited for you all to know about this line, to use this line, to join us in our mission to share this line. All right, Bri, let's close it out.
Awesome. Well, you guys can see the website on where to go. Thank you, Jen, and thank you for hanging with us tonight. Remember, get entered to win more with the replay. Get entered to win more if you place an order. And if you want to host a little pop-up, whether it's online or in person, then you can get entered to win thousands of prizes that way. So we're feeling really generous right now. So thanks so much for joining us, and keep that K-Beauty glow moving. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night.